Hello, Oklahoma, Luxembourg. Hey, Rob.
Luxembourg. Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
Germany.
everybody. I do tap dance.
Do you?
Yeah. No, I
What?
don't. I don't at all. It's a lie. I'm yes-anding. I'm yes-anding your.
You are yes anding. You can tap dance with the best of them. Um, all right. Well, I'm going to let you do your thing. You've got a lot to get through. You're going to be revealing some really cool stuff that people haven't heard before. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get to it.
Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. Bear with me while I do the technical stuff. Hopefully this is all going to work. But hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this experiment. I'm basically what I'm doing. I'm kind of opening the vaults, and I can show you sort of how some of the songs that I play with Louden Swain and my solo stuff and stage. I even have a station break song I can show you. And kind of like from the beginning, I've got recordings, and I can play for you the process and the evolution of a song. So so yeah, let's get started. The first one that so this has been really fun for me because I've been able to sort of rediscover um, how these songs got started and kind of remember it like a scrapbook. So let me screen share with you here, and and it's gonna go like this. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna walk you through is the song "Bandaged Hand" by Louden Swain. So the first thing that started with Bandaged Hand, sometimes I'll hear a song and that I really a song that I really like, and I'm influenced by that song, whether or not I'm not I'm not literally sitting down to go, "Ooh, I'm gonna steal that." It's just in my head, and I realize almost after the fact, oh, that's what that was. So I'm gonna play for you just the beginning of this song by a band called Spoon, called "You Gotta Feel It," and this was in my head when I started to write Bandaged Hand. And I think you'll be able to hear it. It's in my mind. The thing that kept happening is I'm going, I'm just in my mind. I'm going. You gotta feel it. Oh, you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. That's right. So that's kind of in my head, and and then this kind of thing happens. Now, can you still see this the screen, Charlie?
Yeah, we can see the "You Gotta Feel It" screen right now.
Okay, so I gotta stop share, and I'm gonna share this one. Okay, so then then this happened.
I got a feeling, oh, I got a feeling. I took a beating, oh, I took a beating.
So that's me sitting down and going, okay, I've got this in my head. I've got the you got a feeling, oh, you got a feeling. And so I sat down, and this is the original demo for Bandit 10, and you'll be able to tell some of it
I know I need a
stuck and some
break
of it
from it
didn't.
now. I know I need a break from the soul. I got a feeling, oh, I got a feeling. I took a beating, and oh, I took a beating, but now I know I need a break from it now. I really need a break from this load. I can't leave it alone.
Right? So like I've got this sort of I've got this idea. I took that you got a feeling, oh, you got a feeling, and I kind of like took it. And this is just me by myself sitting down and recording the parts. Again, I haven't brought it into the band yet. At this point, the only option for my songs is Louden Swain. Now, we're all to the place where like we go. I write a song and I go, is that a solo song? Is that a Louden Swain song? Is that a station break song? Or is that not a song at all? And but this was back in the day. This is probably 2000. Let's see, it's 2013. Um, and so
I can't leave it alone.
this is just me sort of recording to
I
my
just can't
computer.
leave it alone. I can't leave it.
You can kind of hear it in there. You hear the
I got you heating, oh, I got you heating. They turn the
This is
thermostat
so
down
cool,
to
Rob.
keep you breathing. Oh,
Okay, so you
The
can,
less I see, the
it's like the
more
bridge
I
too, which is
need it. The less I stare, the more I
This
see
is
it.
a very advanced demo, Rob.
yeah. My demos usually are pretty advanced, and because when I bring it to the band, I want it to make sense, and I kind of have to sell it to them. I have to go like this, you're gonna like the song, and there are all these changes, and there's a place where Billy can have a solo, and you kind of want to sell it to the guys, and in this case, it worked, but sometimes it doesn't have a bridge; it's just like verse chorus, but obviously the bridge is an important part of a song because it mixes it up and it allows you maybe sometimes to go into a solo. And the bridge obviously is you've got your verse and then your chorus, which is the sing along part. If I could just get it right is what it became in Bandaged Hand. And then you have the sort of departure, which is the bridge. And for me, I was kind of doing this Billy Joel thing in this. To me, this sounded like a Billy Joel song,
The less I see, the more I need
Totally.
it. The less
right?
I stare, the
Yeah.
more I see
And it's
it.
even more Billy
The
Joel
less
here than it
I
is in the final version,
Right,
blow in
right.
the bandaged hand.
right? So okay, so that's kind of like then I take that to the band and they do this. Let's see. Here we are. So Mike comes up with this bass part. We kind of you go, oh,
I
okay.
got a feeling, oh, I got a feeling. I took a beating, oh, I took a beating, but now I really need a break from it now. I really need a break from it, oh, I got you heating, oh, I know you're heating.
So this is us just kind of
Turn this
practicing,
side down to keep you breathing, but oh, I really wanna hang with you, oh.
right? So that's us kind of just practicing the song, um, and coming up with the parts. Mike works on his the bass part there, which becomes really the
And I
crux of the
really
song.
wanna hang out tonight.
Actually, this recording you're hearing right now, it's from October 31st, no, October 3rd, or maybe January 3rd. January 3rd, 2013? Is that 10313
Yeah,
means?
there's a couple of different ways that could go.
I think it's January 3rd, 2013, and or somewhere around there. Anyway, it was this is I think when we were in the recording studio actually, and we're just recording the bass and the drums, and it's what we call a scratch vocal. So this is me sort of singing
I
along.
could just get it right.
Not the final vocal, but
If I could just get it right.
you hear the drums and the bass.
Baby, just get it right. If I could just get it.
So, and so it really, I mean, what I love about, being in a band is that we can, you can, you can watch your song, um, really go somewhere and you watch, and that's why, I always say, uh, that, I always say that, we go like this song, Bandaged Hand, the credits are music by Louden Swain because, it really is like a group effort. Um, and, when the band all comes in, then it elevates the song to another level. Um, so yeah, so that's, that's sort of the songwriting process uh, for that song. It was really cool to me to go back and go, oh wow, that came from a Spoon song that you got to feel it. And um, so yeah, so all right, and then uh, I'll show you another one. So this is kind of cool. So this is a song that I actually wrote with an actor named Jensen Ackles. And this has never been heard before. This is a song that wound up on a Louden Swain record, a song called Fair. Affair, it's called Affair. And
You may
and
need to stop share and reshare, by the way.
okay, stopping sharing. Hi. Okay, so yeah, so this song is a song that that Jensen. So I was shooting season 11 of Supernatural, um, and do you want to see the video? I'm going to show you the video. Why not?
Nice.
So Jensen and I sat down and no, I don't have the video. Where would the video be? Oh, there it is. So we sat down and we with Robin props. Robin does the props, and Robin said to me, they so okay, shooting season 11. So I'm in like 4 episodes in a row at the end of season 11, and so I was spending a lot of time in Vancouver, and it was just an awesome time because I hadn't been on the show in a little bit, and by that time we were all really good friends. We'd been traveling the world together, and so it was just super fun, and there were times where Jensen and I would finish work and we just stay in his trailer playing music and drinking and having fun. So this is one of those nights, but we weren't done with work yet. I was done, but Jensen wasn't. So Robin says, "Hey, when we come back to the trailer, have a song for us." So I wrote this, and then he came back in, and I was like, "All right, let's do this." And so uh, I didn't even ask his permission, so don't tell him. So this is me and Jensen in Jensen's trailer, season 11, Supernatural, God and Dean. All right, can you see that screen?
Yep. It's a little small, so you may want to
If I
scooch
do
it.
that, does it make it bigger?
It does not. Yeah, we could. I think we can see it just fine though that way,
You can?
for sure.
I can't see what you see, so okay.
This is a song we wrote, all of us, called Track 23.
And track 23, I think because I record these songs on my notes on my program, and it was just like note number 23. Um, anyway, so here you go.
Goddamn this affair is taking me there. It's taking me days to shake a life for you. My vows gone away just for today. My trials, tribulations, tried and true. Yeah, what you put me through. This house is a home. I'm always alone. I'm always atone what my sins are real. If I'm wrong, then you're gone. If I carry it on. If I write it in song, will my heart still heal? What you put me through, yeah. What you put me through. Mountains of broken deals, nipping at my heels, ripping at my seal. What do I feel? What do I feel?
Yeah, where you pour it out.
What do I feel? If you just wait and see, you be you and I me. You be true and I see if it gets me through. Yeah, what you put me through. Yeah, what you put me through.
Yeah, pretty pretty cool. Yeah, so that's never before seen. Um, yeah, so we did that. It was a really special thing too. Robin was filming it, and it was a fun little moment. So I thought this song is kind of special, um, and so I took it to the band, and the band said this. So the band really, obviously was into it, and we've only played the song once live. We played it in Hawaii, and Jensen sang on stage with us. But so anyway, so I was like, okay, so that it was a really cool moment. Just it was kind of written in. I mean, obviously it's like three chords, so it's a pretty easy song. It was. I just wanted to write something, and when Robin like gave me the challenge, I was like, oh yeah, I'm up for it. So uh, so yeah, so then the job of the band is to try to make something of that again. So this is sort of where the band went with it. That's Billy sort of doing almost like a Purple Rain. So, it's the same chord, same structure, pretty much. That's, the band.
Goddamn, this affair is taking me there,
So this is obviously this is a rehearsal,
taking away
not the final version.
life of you. My vows gone astray just for today. My trials, tribulations, just for you.
Right. So that was sort of what the band kind of came up with. And uh, then we go, okay, how can we sort of like uh, mix it up even more? I mean, that's again, that's sort of the thing about being in a band. You're constantly trying to push boundaries and make it a little bit different than anything you've heard before. And we came up with starting the song with this hoo hoo thing, this thing, haha. Right. So it just, again, we're just trying to like mix it up and make it a little bit different so it doesn't make you go, oh, that I've heard this song before. Um, by this point, it's a lot different than that little thing that we did in Jensen's trailer that night.
Can't stand what you put me through.
Now the harmony and everything.
Can't stand what you put me through.
Right. So you can really see like the sort of the metamorphosis that a song goes through. But it always starts with inspiration for me. Bandaged Hand started with being inspired by the band Spoon that I really dig, and that uh, Spoon can make these really catchy songs that kind of stick with you and have a bit of a groove to them. This song was obviously inspired by, for me, it was about being in Vancouver and just, feeling that warm feeling of like you're working with your friends and, just being intoxicated almost by that. And yeah. And so, and then the lyrics, usually the sort of the second thing that comes to me in a song. And with like the lyrics in Fair were like, I was going through a time, I'm struggling a little bit, and I was sort of coming up with this metaphor of sort of something taking you away from what you're used to, and and the changes that you go through. And so yeah, that was sort of, all my lyrics are pretty personal. Um, and a lot of times I'm struggling with something and I work it out, through the song. Um, So yeah, um, I got lots of others, and we know we don't have tons of time, but let's see. So let's see. This is good. This is good. Okay, so I've got um, so Ruth Connell and I were we were it was lockdown, and we were in my place. It's 2020, and um, and we I'm sorry, I'm just getting make sure I'm getting the right file. And we were uh hanging out, and I first I just came up with this just little this the well, first of all, okay. So I was inspired at the time by this band called Low, and Low. I'm gonna play a Low song. Low is a husband and wife duo, and they create these harmonies that are almost haunting, but their voices sound so good together. And so I was thinking, well, I kind of wanted to write a song in the flavor of Low, and and Ruth is there, and I don't know. I can't remember if we were like, oh, let's write a song together. But I came up with this chord progression, and then we wrote the lyrics together, and so I'm gonna play you that initial recording um, that we did. Oh, son of a gun. Anyway, I can't. I'm having trouble playing the Low song, but there's a Low song called Sunflower. So if you check that out, it's just a um, really cool harmony. And but and then I'll play for you the yeah, it won't let me play Sunflower because it's a
I
protected.
may be able to do that for you. Let me just
Really?
check real quick. Yeah,
Oh,
let me grab
great.
that here
Yeah.
for you.
You play Sunflower by Low, and I'll get the.
I got you. Let me figure out. Okay, I've found it right here.
Great.
All right, let me see if I can get this here. All right.
Are we breaking laws?
We're gonna break some laws. We're going full outlaw right now. We're gonna get taken down on YouTube. One second. All right. And everybody is very excited about that in the comments. Okay.
That's the Low sound, and so okay. Now I'm going to share with you where that um, how that influenced me. And Ruth and I are here, and we're
Is that all right?
yeah. Okay, so this is me and Ruth uh, together, and so we wrote the lyrics. So we sat down, we wrote the song. I had the chords. I like literally right before this, I threw together a quick bridge. Um, and yeah, and this is 2020, and I just had gone through a divorce, and this is sort of the lyrics are sort of inspired by a breakup and how hard that is, and that's kind of what inspired the lyrics. And again, like all lyrics that I'm drawn to, it's like it starts with sort of the heartbreak, and then you kind of try to find hope in it. And Ruth was the hope. I was the sadness, and she gave me
Is
that
that all
hope.
right?
So you hear me say,
Is that all right?
I go, I'm like, I'm gonna sing this one. Is that all right? And she's like, yeah. And you hear us laugh at the beginning here. Listen.
Is that all right?
So this became the song called Reconnection Blues.
Moving through the night, I realize light my drive. Think about the time I severed ties. Deep inside of life, I thought I'd drawn a line. Now I find I'm back inside. And here we are.
So what I did is I went back to so at first it was just me singing, and I went back to this demo and I added that other harmony, so which again is that low, that band low. That's the harmony I was hearing.
Deconstructed, dividing one into, and shake amends, reconnected, folding one into.
And if you know the final version, it's the lyrics adjust a little bit in the studio. Sometimes you go, oh, that's clunky. I can do that better. But yeah, and then
Laying our track
add a bridge.
forwards, going back, swinging upwards, laying our track.
And here, Ruth and
Two
I,
hands on the pad.
I'm telling her to change.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm singing the lyrics off of an iPad, and I'm asking Ruth to swipe so I can see the rest of the lyrics. Listen.
Laying our track. Two hands on the pad. Yeah. All that we've been through, unprotected lies beneath the starry night, a soul to rise.
Soul to rise. Finding strength to
Here we
carry on.
are.
Hey, stay tuned for Ruth Connell is going to add a little vocal here.
Dividing one into. Do your thing now. And shake a mess. Reconnected. Falling into you. To you.
That's just us in the living room. Just all right. So that's yeah. So that's that. And let me just show you now what the final version. So I had never done obviously I'd never done a live record before, and so I wrote all these songs over lockdown. And half of them went to Louden Swain, and half of them became this live album. And so I went to Nashville, and recorded with my friend Tyler James. And Tyler's incredible. And what was really awesome about that is we sat down and we were like, how can we completely deconstruct these songs and sort of put them back together, and what do they become? And it was a new experience for me. And so like that song there that Ruth and I did in the middle of the night, one night, struggling through COVID, and this is about a year later, became this. To add all these different sounds. Tyler on piano.
Moving through the night, I realign my drive. Think about the time I severed ties. Deep inside of life, I thought I'd drawn a line. Now I find I'm back inside. Here we are, deconstructed, divided one
right? And so, in the end, that reconnected. I always think of Ruth there. That's Ruth's little part that maintained throughout until the end. So yeah, so that's Reconnection Blues.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
What a cool thing to see this from start to finish. Everybody in the comments is like, in the chat is like, it's such a fun window into where things come from, how they
yeah,
evolve. It's so cool.
yeah, yeah. So like I said, it's really cool for me to sort of um to refine these things.
Yeah.
Can I show you one more?
Yeah, yeah, and then I know
And
we
then
have
we
meet and greets coming up and stuff, but
yeah.
and I don't know if
Yeah.
you have time. I mean, you got instruments there. I don't know if that's a possibility, but
Yeah, yeah, and the
whatever.
meet and greet or whatever, I can play stuff.
Okay,
Got the
nice, excellent, excellent. All right, yeah, go do your thing.
okay, this is another Louden Swain song. And I just thought this was kind of cool. I wrote this little demo here called Some Other Way. This is you can hear I'm on my computer, you can hear the whirl of the computer that's trying to cool itself down. Okay, so this is a song called Some Other Way.
Nose against the window, leave it when it's fall. The temperature's foreboding, time for alcohol. The night outside is settled, pulsing through my veins is a cocktail of resentment with a shot of my own shame. Hey, you gotta find some other way. Hey, you gotta find some other
Other Way.
way.
All right, so that was that. And so I take that into the band and I go, hey guys, I got this song. And a lot of times I'll send them these demos and they don't really listen. They don't listen. And but the advantage we had back in the day, I had a studio in my house and we would rehearse like every week. And so I'd have all these chances to be like, hey, I wrote this. I said, I don't know if you heard, but so we just start jamming on the song and and uh, 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 and then they're kind of jamming with me in a kind of big, it's this. Jamming out on that. Hey, Billy going off. Hey, so that's another way. And I was really, really loving that, like what it became. It became this sort of like ding, tick, 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 and kind of remind me of a Johnny Cash song. So after we were doing that jam, that Some Other Way jam, excuse me, I went back to the lab, and um, I sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to. I went back and I was like, okay, I really like that. I didn't love some of the lyrics of Some Other Way because they're really like it's very self deprecating and I felt more like pop. Felt more energy when we were playing that jam. So I kind of I decided to sort of redo it, and it started to take a different direction, and it sounded like this.
The pain is on the outside, you will not let it in.
You recognize this song?
Waving from the window, freezing in the wind. Yeah, crying at the rainbows. You lock the door again. Yeah, it's freezing, but you will not let it in. Running for the border, racing with the flag, living like a hoarder, except you can't afford a rag. She got nickels buried under Mama's pickle jar. Yeah, you're running, but you won't not get too far. Will not get too far. When she's on the outside,
What this part is?
she's in for a big old joke. The people already know. Ooh.
All right, so obviously this starts to become Mama's Jam. At this point, I called it Mama's Out G Jam because it's in G. And so I come back to the guys. I go, "Hey guys, remember that song we were jamming on Some Other Way? I kind of wrote different lyrics, and now it kind of sounds like this." And so the guys go, "All right." That's left over from Some Other Way. That's Some Other Way.
Pain is on the outside, you will not let it in. Waving from the windows, freezing in the wind, crying at the rainbows. Lock the door again.
One of the first times we ever played this song, which if you've ever seen Louden Swain, we play this at every show.
Will not let it in. Rapping for the border, racing with the flag, living like a hoarder. Said you can't afford a rag, you got nickels buried under.
So you can hear that now that's how Mama's Jam came to be, and I thought that was really interesting. That's how it came to be.
Yeah, you running, but you will not get too far. We're gonna get you.
So one thing is that weird little part that was in that demo of Mama's when it became Mama's Jam, that dip, 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 and we ended up cutting that just because like when we're jamming, Billy starts ripping a solo, it just sounds so much better. So yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. It's just the creative process of being in a band, and you kind of throw it against the wall, and it either sticks or it doesn't. The Station Break song "Gone" was one of those that you threw it against the wall and it didn't stick. Like the band just didn't they just didn't get it at the time, and it just didn't stick. So it went kind of back, and nothing happened to that song for a long time, and then the Station Breaks happened, and that was the perfect band to play "Gone," and and that's one of the songs then became a Station Break song. So what's cool, guys, is that after this, I'm going to give you a link to some files, so you're going to get like 5 or 6 original demos, and some that I didn't even have a chance to get to are on there, including the original version of "Gone," which is fun to listen to. But I know we have a lot of other things to get to, so I'll let Charlie come back in. But anyway, that's just to sort of give you that, to walk you through those processes.
Do you think we could do one song before we maybe to close us out on this?
Yeah. That I play?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, I think
Sure.
we've had some requests from the the audience for one song before we depart into our meet and greets.
Okay, what do they want? What are their requests?
Well, yeah, send in the requests, everybody. This the
Want me to
DJ
play-
is now taking requests. Okay, we got Honeybee, we've got Fare Thee Well, She Waits, Pop Tart Heart. We got to test that audio as well.
Yeah. Can you hear my
Yeah.
guitar?
No.
Not at all?
Mm-mm. Oh,
Really?
very odd.
Hold on.
Yep.
How about-
Fare Thee Well. No. Interesting. Let's see what audio settings we got here.
Check. Check. No?
No. We may need to turn off the noise cancellation completely. So if we just go into the audio settings, we should be able to do that.
How about that? Can you still hear my voice?
Yeah. I think it's everything else.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep, it's even better. It's louder.
Louder, yeah. And then what about?
Yep.
You can hear that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's good. Okay. Okay, I heard a lot of different requests.
Yeah, Medicated, Honeybee,
Medicated.
Fare Thee Well.
Fare Thee Well. I'm hearing lots
Yep.
of Fare Thee Well.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do that one? Okay. While I'm setting up for this, I just want to thank everybody for joining me on this. It's been like I said, it's been really fun to go through and kind of rediscover like where these songs came from, and share it with you. Okay, I'll do "Fare Thee Well," which is a song that is it's been around for more than several hundred years, and that's why Supernatural wanted to use it because it was free. And so Robbie Thompson, who wrote the episode "Don't Call Me Shirley," was like, "Hey, do you want to sing on the show?" And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome." And so he's like, "Okay, well, what do you think of this song?" And I was like, "That would be incredible." So it's taken on a life of its own. It really means a lot now to me, and this is "Fare Thee Well." If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly up the river to the one I love. Fare thee well, honey. Fare thee well. I knew a man, long and tall. He moves his body like a cannonball. Oh, fare thee well, honey. Fare thee well. Remember one night, the drizzling rain around my heart felt an aching pain. Oh, fare thee well, honey. Fare thee well. One of these days, it won't be long, you'll call my name, and I'll be gone. Fare thee well, honey. Fare thee well. 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 Oh, fare thee well. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. Every time I hear that song, I get the Jeff Buckley like reincarnation going on. It's so
Oh, awesome.
rad.
That's an
So rad.
incredible. Yeah.
So good. Well, thank you so much, Rob, and thanks everybody for coming on out on a Saturday. And the deep dive was so fun. And I know a lot of people are asking for more. We gotta cap it just because we have stuff to do. But
Yeah.
we can do this for hours.
I could talk for hours.